Good evening to Nigerian community. Good evening to our lovers across the length and breadth of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and across the sister African nations. Good evening to our friends and well-wishers. Good evening to everybody sharing our video. Good evening to Pedagogues community. Good evening to all school administrators. Good evening to all principals. Good evening to all students. Today, this is the voice of the pedagogues and educational research institutes and learning facilitating firm dedicated to improving the educational sector in Nigeria. And we really thank you for listening to us. We thank you for sharing our videos to all group owners who share our views, to the pedagogues WhatsApp community, to our friends. We appreciate you. Without much ado about nothing and to go straight to the nitty-gritty of today's matter, we'll be discussing a very cogent issue in the educational sector. We promise you to always discuss issues once in a while on a platform like this. And this evening, rather, we'll be discussing the irrefutable principles of explosive school growth. The irrefutable principles of explosive school growth. The logic, the ways, the traditions, the philosophies of school growth. Yes, the educational sector, like every other sector, is a sector that is very good and unique. It's a sector that can afford to be an entrepreneurship sector that can fix as many people as possible. And so we want to use this medium to enlighten the public, and most especially in-service teachers and pre-service teachers on the entrepreneurship orientation about the educational system, which is the school business. School investment is a formidable business in recent time, and at least it goes a long way to fix as many graduates as possible. We want to give this kudos to the educational sector, just like mining sector, just like agriculture sector, like just like every other business. The school business too is a business that tickles the fancy of many people. And on this note, the pedagogue sees it as a golden opportunity to come at such a time as this, when there is no employment for anybody, to at least see enlighten the public on some irrefutable principles that hinges heavily on the school growth. So if you are a school, or if you are somebody who read education or you did not even read education, it is arguable that teachers are born and teachers are made, so you can dabble into it if you have your interest. You see many people that did not even graduate from the educational sector, and today they are doing fine. At the end of the day, they do some registration, teachers registration council, they go for postgraduate diploma in education, and they are doing well. So I want to give kudos to the educational sector. So today we'll be talking about what are the principles and philosophies that you have to put at the back of your mind if you want to dabble into the school business. School business is not just a business, it's a calling, and it's not just to put food on the table, it's something that is beyond that. And so we must make sure that we give students and pupils of school going age, parents who patronize us, we must give them what we call qualitative and superlative education. And so it is important for, because many teachers who eventually go into the school business have their track records. Some people, when they teach in private school, they believe it is the end of the road. No. Or you see, when school owner, you think somebody is working for you is the end of the road. No. It's just a starting point for that person. And so this is where to build your career as somebody who wants to start a school. When you are working with somebody, do it conscientiously. Maybe you are working with the government, do it conscientiously. You are working with any private organization or any school, see it as a place to learn. And during that period, it is the period for you to build your reputation. And one of the ways to bring out your reputation is you being able to teach students, and the students you teach, they pass creditably well in their education. You offer quality service. This is where parents will begin to know you, just like the Bible. It says you are the Paul said you are the proof of our work. So the students that you teach, right from when you have started teaching, they are the proof of your work as a teacher. This is how school owners grow their business. This is how they grow their reputation gradually. Rome was not built in a day. So this is very, very much important. Another principle, I'll be sharing 8 principles. Another principle is the principle of business branding. When we talk about business branding, you have to talk about number one, what is the quality of your environment? Is it well painted? Is it serene? Is it calm? Is it good? Is it colorful? Because children, by their very nature, are usually attracted to things they see. How does your environment look like? These things go a long way to determine your school growth. Then you are talking about the feasibility study of your school. How many schools are in that area? How many children of school going age are in this area? You have to put all these things into consideration before you say you want to start your school. The location of your school matters a lot in determining the level of school growth. Another very important thing to put into consideration is your advertisements. In recent time, there are different ways to advertise your school. You, from the starting point, you can start with handbill, you can start with banner, you can start with billboard. Not only this, you will also advertise your school. Even it starts from your branding, your business branding, talking about your school uniform. It has to be neat, it has to be well designed, it has to be very fine and fanciful. All these little tips goes a long way in determining the type of students that will patronize your school and the type of parents that will patronize your school. So business branding is very much important because many parents, even your school's uniform, the design goes a long way to speak volume about your type of school. Then another very important thing, which is number 4 on my list here, is bringing a uniqueness into your school. Yes, look at everything that is around several schools in your vicinity or in your area. Then you bring out certain uniqueness, one uniqueness or the other that is not found in some other schools. Yes, for instance, maybe some other schools are not around you, are not doing music, maybe they are not into IT, maybe they are not into Bible school, maybe they are not into Quranic school. All these things will go a long way. Maybe they don't embrace sports activities. It will go a long way to give your school an edge over some others. Then it is very much important for you to do a number of programs that will enlighten the public and that will enlighten the children of school going age in your area about your school. Most especially half days that can showcase your students, that can showcase them. Not necessarily that you should burden your school calendar with programs, but it is very much important for you to do programs that will at least showcase your school to people in the society. For instance, Ashade, for instance, in sports, all these things, debates, quiz program, cowbell competition, different competitions. Ensure that your students engage in all these type of things and activities. Excursion program. It can be strategically done in such a way that you don't do everything in a session or you don't do everything in a term, so as to also concentrate on the academics of your school. So all this type of program will go a long way to showcase your school to the public and to tell them much about what very certain unique things that your school has to offer. That is, your school is not just a place where only cognitive activity is put on the high pedestal, uh, shadowing away the other aspect of education. No. So you have to make sure that you are presenting a school that has a balanced development philosophy for the school going children. All these things goes a long way in determining the school growth principle of your school. Then another very important thing that will promote your school is the quality of your staff. If the quality of your staff is not good, then it will determine the educational standard of your school. So it is very much important for you to ensure that your staff quality is very good. Even though at times you may not be financially vibrant to employ stable staff, or at times even if you are using part-time teacher, make sure that they are qualitative, and make sure that you have some teachers that are there in the school to monitor the activities of the school. It is very, very much important. Then it is very important for you to ensure that your placement and your promotion strategy in the school at the beginning is very much important. Don't say that you are looking for children too much or you are looking for students too much. It is very much important for you to ensure that at the beginning you maintain the standard of your school so much so that parents don't dictate. Yes, I repeat, parents don't dictate the pace of your school for you as a proprietor. It is the owner of the school that knows his vision. It is the owner of the school that knows what he wants to bring out from the school. It is the owner of the school that knows what he wants to achieve with the school. And it is the owner of the school that knows the type of standard he wants to set for his school. So when parents don't just bring children and maybe they now try to say maybe you are a new school, you are this, they now want to mount pressure on you, that one will not go off well for you as the proprietor or as the owner of the school. You must at the beginning ensure that you maintain the pace and the standard of your school, so much so that any child that is coming from any place is screened and is well drilled, and for the school for the parents to know that that particular child matches up with the intellectual standard of your school, because that is what you will build. And it is very much important that you train children so much so that they have value for academics, so much so that they have value for qualitative study, so much so that they have value for intellectualism, so much so that they have value for good moral behavior. Yes, the cognitive domain, the affective domain, and the psychomotor domain, which are the three taxonomies of learning, must be well balanced. So all these things goes a long way to ensure that you have a what? An explosive school growth. So that when you have trained children over years, maybe 2 years, 3 years, and by the time you now present them for terminal exam, you must ensure that they are able to pass and honorably pass without any alter of examination malpractice. Make sure that you train them, make sure that you groom them your first set, you groom them your second set, you groom them your third set, you groom them, they are well, they can compete effectively, they can compete shoulder high with several other students from different schools. That is when you are ready for explosive school growth. So it is the proprietor of the school or the proprietress or what the name of the school owner or the board of directors that will determine the pace of the school. We are in the situation, we are in the society where parents, even illiterate parents who don't know when we take my child to another school. No, let them take the child to another school. If you have 5 children to start your school, you have 10 children to start your school, and by the time they start, the children have quality education. They can read, they can write, they can defend their whatever. You put them, you place them, you are not under pressure, you place them where they are supposed to be placed. Then you will ensure, then you will know that they will be the one that will advertise your school. No other organic advertisement for school is greater than this. Quote me anywhere. I am not here to deceive anybody. This is what God has put in my heart to do for the Nigerian community, and I will do it. And I know that I'm telling you the truth. That is just it. Ensure that parents don't determine the pace of your school for you. You are the owner of the school. You have the vision. Make sure that you stand by your vision, and make sure that you give the vision time. Give it time. Don't say that you want to make the entire game the first year, the second year. It does not work like that. School ownership has to do with a period when there will be a period of plenty, but that period might not come immediately. So it is a business enterprise that has to do with you being able to endure some times within certain limited period of time. You will endure it, you will do all possible things in terms of activities to ensure that your students are qualitative. Then another very important thing is that you try to use the power of the social media. Even if you don't have money for mass media on radio and television today, you use of your WhatsApp very well, use of your Facebook very well. It's a sorry case today that many schools don't have a Facebook page where they upload videos about their schools, where they write about good content about their school, where they update parents, where they update people about their school. So all these things have a long way to go, and you must make sure that you drop very good content about your school. Yes. Then yearbook is another very wonderful thing to use to advertise your school. So these are principles that will go a long way to ensure that your school stands shoulder high with several other schools. Then as a school owner, you must have mentors. You must invest in books, administrative books. You must attend seminars. You must ensure that you give your teachers quality seminars. Yes, because many teachers that are teaching in private schools today, it's not all of them that have the knowledge of education. So it is very much important for you to invest in your staff, make your staff happy, make your staff happy. Then you must, as a matter of importance, ensure that you have certain investments that will be a backup investment for your school at the start. Yeah, I know what I'm saying, because I've seen many schools, even though the vision is good, but at the end of the day they cannot solve, they cannot continue the vision because of paucity of fund. So you, as a school owner, at the beginning, you must ensure that you have a sort of money that you can use to pay your teacher's salary before the school starts yielding. Maybe I will advise even a year at least. You can pay your staff at least a year. Then gradually the school will start generating certain profits that you use to continue the vision. It's a very wonderful vision, and I know that is a very this clip will go a long way to help some school owners or people who have dreams at the school in the nearest future. And I use this medium to thank our audience. Keep listening to us. We have a lot to offer Nigerian community. We pray that the Almighty God give us the grace to deliver what we have. And we use this medium to appreciate the Nigerian community. And we are saying that a very happy vacation to every school. Now, as we are preparing for vacation, we have a number of books that are very good for school across the length and federation and breadth of the federation. This is counseling guide and aims for school, is for extracurricular program. It will go a long way to help you on the assembly. This is a secret to a solid foundation in English. It's for junior secondary school students from GS1 to GS3. It will go a long way to complement the comprehensive English and Oxford English at that level. And this is a simple approach to certificate English language. Is a fantastic book for senior secondary school students. So thank you very much and keep watching us till we meet you again